Please help me to know if my screen is visible to all of you.
Yes, it's visible.
Yes, it is visible.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you
it's
so much. Thank you so much for confirming. Core HRIR group. The name itself defines that this is the core group for the
Can
HR.
you put it in a slideshow mode? Slideshow mode.
I'm really sorry because I have this PDF. Praveen, so
Okay, carry on. Carry on.
yeah.
So Tanvi, there is a maximize button near to the setting option. Just click on it. It will maximize.
Okay.
Right hand side. Second right hand side corner. Top,
This
top. Yes.
Top right hand side.
Yeah.
will it work?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Thank you so much. So this is our topic today for tech, right? So I believe I will learn a lot about the technology after this masterclass. So objective of this group, be a credible global HR network to understand, appreciate, and share current and future aspects of HR. So with the objective of this mind, we have started our journey. And I'm really blessed, I'm really happy to share that today we have around 12,000 HR experts who are from the Fortune 500 companies. And these HRs, these CHROs, the leading HR minds are across all geographics, nationally and internationally. Core HRIR group. This is a platform where all HRs can share their knowledge. They can offer advice and progress your career to the next level with deep and intense knowledge. This is a platform for networking. I'm really happy to share that we are a certification partner of HRCI. So this is, you can say, multiple benefits for these members of this group. Okay, let me introduce with the team of this group. I can see that I'm not sure that how to do that. So first, Veer Bharat, he is with us. Bhanu Pratap Singh, the lead digital. Kirti Rawat, who's the lead events. Kashish Verma is the lead engagement. Praveen Sherawat, HR transformation leader. Jyoti Sharma, lead rewards. Anu Agarwal, lead events. Swarna Sudhar Selvraj, lead strategy. And Kamal Pathania, the chapter lead APAC. So these are the core members of this group. So as we say that members are from the multiple Fortune 500 companies, so they are the few logos which we try to add into our slides, from where HR fraternity are the member of this group. I'll share the journey of our group, that how we started, where we are, where we would like to go. We started our journey in 2017. And the same, the objective, which I discussed earlier also. We would like to give a platform. We would like to share the knowledge. This is for HR with HRs. We started in November 2017, our Chai Buddy series. And the series, the main objective, again, to discuss about the HR trends, trending topics like AI, HR analytical, OD, talent development, career advancement, transitions, etc. In 2018, we started our Learning Weekend series together, to collaborate and learn together from the HR stalwarts, their experiences, their knowledges, their innovation, the challenges they faced and solutions derived. We also conducted our Shining HR Award. This is a platform where we provide the opportunities, the jobs, career opportunities to the HR professionals. As I said, that we have a collaboration with HRCI USA, and it's 2019. And I'm really happy to share that in 2020, we launched our APAC chapter in Singapore. I'll share a few glimpses of our events, our series. So happy faces say everything, right? The success we can imagine with these happy faces. Chai Buddy series, HR think tank for shining awards. These are the few glimpses of our HR conclaves we recently had. These are the master classes, because the purpose of this group is to learning, sharing the knowledges, and which cannot be done without the classes, without the master classes, without the young minds, their thoughts. We have a very, very good presence in the social media. I believe you all are the member in a social media, but if you miss, then please connect. We are LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everywhere. So what we have a plan for the future. So definitely we would like to introduce chapters across the globe. We would like to do professional tie-up to enhance the learning and growth, podcast addressing HR challenges, and MDP for HR professionals. Thank you. So this is our journey of this HR group. 1 second, let me stop my screen. Okay. So I believe now we know that what is a group, what we do. Again, I would like to say welcome to all of you for this highly anticipated masterclass on the topic of perfect blend of high tech and high touch for the workplace energy. Finding the sweet spot between high tech and high touch in today's fast paced, technologically advanced workplace is no longer a luxury, but it's a need. So together, we will go deeply into this topic. We will investigate how the perfect blend of technology and interpersonal connections may boost the efficiency, creativity, and overall success. Throughout the class, we'll try to cover the aspects of greater clarity on high-tech and high-touch at workplace, balancing and integrating the use of technology and personal touch, mindset and skill set to leverage both. So now I would like to invite our esteemed keynote speaker for today, Dr. G.P. Rao sir. Sir has a vast experience and invaluable contributions to the field of workplace energy, make him the perfect guide for today's journey. Sir is a founder and managing partner, GPR, HR Consulting, LLP, coach, trainer, workplace energy, and inspirational speaker. Sir has received a number of awards, including the Outstanding Contribution Award from National HRD Network, HR Professional of the Year Award, HR Leadership Excellence Award at Singapore, and so on, so on, so on. Thank you so much, sir, for heading here. Sir is associated with NHRD, NIPM, SHRM. He is the advisor at KIT University, Odisha. He is the advisor in Labour Law Institute. He is the vice chairman in Bhartiyam NGO. He is a member of Think Tech, Sadhu Sangha Foundation. Sir, we are truly honored to have you here, and we eagerly look forward to hearing your insights. So without wasting our time, let's embark on this enlightening exploration of the perfect blend of high tech and high touch for workplace energy. So sir, stage is to you, platform is for you. Welcome to the forum. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Tanvi, for that wonderful introduction. And congratulations for HRIR with 12,000 members, with lots of highlights of achievements. Veer, Praveen, and all others have done a wonderful job. I'm happy to be a part of this.
Thank
now, what I would like to do, because this is the topic on high tech, high touch. So we'll have to use some technology. So I'll be using some PowerPoint slides. That's the use of technology. Then we'll be talking, and I'll only be talking to people whose videos are on. So that is in technology, in a personal touch. So your video is on, so I'll prefer to talk to people whose videos are on. I have got a small presentation. I have named it as HTHT, that is HiTech HiTouch. But then next masterclass will be HTHT High Trust. So that will be the third, that the second level. So ultimately, it's the trust. Even in a technology, if you are having the trust, so HiTouch may not be required. That's the thing. Ultimately, the test is trust. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll first let us define what is HiTech. Then we'll define what is HiTouch. Then we will see different combinations, low touch or high touch or high technology or low technology combinations we'll see. Then what is required to integrate, whether we can do both together. So what are these critical success factors? This is what I'll make a presentation. Then we'll take questions from the audience. Okay. First, we'll talk with HiTech. HiTech means using technology in dealing with people. Okay. When I say next, you click. Okay. That's the request. First thing, use of advanced technology in day-to-day transactions. I want to clarify, it is not digitization. That is very, very, very elementary. That means scanning a document. No. So that is a very elementary, sending an online CV. So that is very elementary. That is digitization. What we are talking about, digitalization. That means using technology in an activity and an action. So there are using advanced technology. For example, you are screening applications using technology. You are choosing successors using technology. You are doing a survey using advanced technology. You are using touch points, speedometers, moodometer, all that. The next one. Next point. Click. Next point is AI, machine learning, robot. This will be partly replacing a human being, partly augmenting the competency of a human being. So that means when I say AI, it can be artificial intelligence, because we have natural intelligence. We need a little artificial intelligence. Or it can be augmented intelligence. Machine learning means you learn using a machine. Or robo is actually replacing a human being and doing some job which we wanted the robot to do. So that is the second thing of using a technology in dealing with people. We are not discussing production or something, dealing with people. Okay. Now, tech touch workflows. So the whole workflow, whether it is a leave, whether it is a tour approval, or it is just joining, any workflow in HR or any other function using technology. So if I click it, my application will go to my boss. He clicks it, he'll go to the next boss. He clicks it, it goes to the HR. He clicks it, an order comes. That is the workflows we are using tech touch technology. Button. Last one is click. Last one is online meetings. This is what COVID said. So online interactions, whether it is a meeting or it is a discussion or it is a feedback, whether it is a training or anything, like for example, today we're doing it, we are using an online version of a discussion. So these are the four. If you use more of it, we call it HiTech. That means in all these four human interactions, we replace it with a technology. So the job that was a human being doing, technology will do. So when you use that more of it, we call it HiTech. With that, I'll stop here and go to HiTouch. HiTouch means in-person transaction interaction. You click when I say next. Okay. One is at a psychological level. Psychological level means empathy, feelings. These can work only in personal discussion. We have not reached a level that somebody's feelings can be measured. Somebody's pain can be measured internally. What we can now are measuring is, there are three levels actually: the internal, then the behavior, then the impact. A person internally what he's feeling, his behavior, how he's exhibiting, and third is how does it impact other those three levels. So the base level, the internal thing. So still we want that in-person meeting, in-person discussion. So that will only when happen HiTouch. The next one. Next one is when you really want to listen to somebody or you want to take a feedback from somebody. and give a feedback to somebody, it doesn't work through technology. It has to be, because you have to set a contest, you have to make him comfortable, you have to tell, you have to make him trust you, then he will listen to you, or the vice versa, or he will give a feedback or receive a feedback. All that can happen only when you are in meeting. That's highly personal. We will say always, no, one-on-one. We do it in private. No, when you do this constructive feedback, receiver and giver, we do it in private. It doesn't happen that we send a note and he receives it, a WhatsApp message. It doesn't convey. So that's the second example. The third one, next, is personal engagement. The engagement, knowing a person, liking a person, tasting a person, testing a person, trusting a person. That's how the relationships are built, built and nurtured. So that will only happen when you meet a person in person, not online. Okay. The fourth one is group bonding. See, we are all social animals. We can't live alone. Human beings, In fact, the Maslow's hierarchy says, after physical and then safety, the third is the social need. So I would like to be part of a group, part of a team. I would like to interact with people. So I want to have fun with people. I want to have their feedback. I want to give them. I want to share my happiness. I want to share. All that will happen. That sociability, fellowship, that only can happen in person. It doesn't happen in this. So these are the examples of high touch and high tech. Now we'll see these four quadrants. Okay, next. The four quadrants is high-low grid. The one quadrant is high technology, low touch. That means you are doing an online business, accepting probably a delivery boy, meeting a customer, rest of it is online. And it's a crowd kitchen. Or you are a training company. All your trainers are working from home. All the trainings are online. So hardly anybody has met anybody. Neither you are meeting your co-trainer, nor the co-trainer is meeting the participant, nor the client is meeting in person. Everything in high touch and low touch, no touch, entirely technology. So this can be one stage. The other is the reverse of it. Low touch, low technology, high touch. You are a shop. You're running a shop in your your colony, or you are a one-man person. So here you will do. Absolutely, everybody will come to your shop because you don't have anybody to go. You are not using any technology. You take payments in cash. You don't even have a credit card machine. Those kind of situations high touch. Or even in HR, certain things like a counseling or a culture fit interview. Example, culture fit interview. So they are a discussion an exit interview to find out the real reason why a person is going. So those are situations where totally high touch, no technology at all. We don't refer to a phone at that time. I've given an example of physical shop, but I also give an example of in HR what it does. So these are the two extremes. Now the third one absolutely should not happen in a business. Low tech, low touch is the one-man operation. Also mummy papa shop. No. So those are very limited. Suppose I have a lathe shop. I have got a machine shop. So there's nobody else to interact, nor I use any technology there. No any technology there. Very limited use of personal interaction or limited use of technology. Normally, it's a one-man operation shop. We'll have to mute somebody. Yeah. This is the third low tech. Now the fourth is anybody's guess. It will be high tech, high touch. Next one, the fourth one. Can you click this? Yeah. This is an online-offline integration. That means, for example, you are selling garments online. You also have got a studio. People see your garment online. He will select. He will see all the permutation combinations. He will give you specs, and the AI will tell you this particular garment will suit you. then they'll come and want to see that physically. It happens in jewelry. It happens in jewelry. So this is online. Or you are doing an induction. You are doing so all production processes, all our supply chain processes, all the rules, policy, everything is explained online to the person. I take everything online. And then they come here, spend 2 days, the induction process, a culture integration process, everything in person. They'll meet people, they will enjoy, they'll play and all. These are the kind of integrations. This is online, offline, together we're doing both. Or you take an interview process, like half of it is done by technology, AI, robo, half of it will be done by in-person interview. So many companies are using robots to check the basic details, like what is your qualification, what is your experience, or your mobile, what is your CTC, what is your contribution, what is the award, everything the robot will ask. A video interview is built and an audio interview is built, and robo will also give comments, is 60% fit, 70% fit, or not fit. So your job is totally automated. But then when it comes to a personality assessment of his culture fit, whether he's a part of our team, whether he is a growth-minded person, so whether his listening skills are low or high, his empathy is low or high, those kind of things you want to do it in person, one person. So this is the combination of these two things. Now, all of us want to be in the fourth quadrant, the HiTech HiTouch. To be in that quadrant, we need a few things in the organization. Then only we can do both together. We'll discuss that. Then we'll stop and take questions. So HiTech HiTouch, if you want to practice in an organization. So what are the critical success factors? That's what I'll show it in the last slide. Okay. Next slide. I call them critical success factor. So digital proficiency in the organization. It is not Excel. It is not Word. It is not making PowerPoints. It is a digital proficiency. Do people can convert actual operations to digital mode? So there should be a digital proficiency quotient. There should be a digital proficiency test. There should be a digital proficiency enablement in the organization. In the organization is digitally proficient. Those kind of organization people can do along with HiTouch. They can also do high technology. That is one success factor. Otherwise, you can't use technology. Next one. Next one is adaptability. So just imagine older people, the people with lesser qualifications and all. You want them to use technology. So they should be adaptable. Or a guy who's totally a techie guy. Oh, they never meet people, everything online. And you ask them to work in a group and supervise 50 people. So he has to work, he never worked with people. I have seen many engineers, they never worked in a group. Everything they do is to do online. So suddenly they come to a factory, get posted, and they say, you have to meet people, work with them, along with them in physical situations. So he has to be adaptable. So whether you call it change management or adaptability, flexibility, all that rating should be high in our organization. Then you can do both. The third one. Next. Emotional connect. In the organization, emotional connect has to be very high. Then only the technology-oriented people will use HiTouch. Like the reverse was, the HiTouch people using technology, they have to be digitally proficient. Now, high technology people, if there's emotional connect, emotional quotient is low, the HiTouch doesn't happen. So you have seen that during COVID days, people who took care of people, their COVID-affected employees, people who gave them the assurance, people, when they asked them to come back, people could inspire them to come back. All that we have seen, organizations whose leaders and managers were high on emotional connect. They could take care of people. They could take the help of people. They wanted to normalize. People trust them and they come back to that. That all that's happened. We have seen that in COVID time. The fourth one. Next is In the organization, the culture has an established system of listening as the real competence of communication, not oratory, not speaking, not giving a bhashan, but then people listening is the skill of communication. Second, in the organization, it is not a dialogue, it is not just conversation. There is an exchange of thoughts, exchange of ideas, exchange of pain points, exchange of challenges, exchange of solutions. So through a very strong system of giving and receiving feedback at peer level, lateral level, skip level. So in the organization, if these things are there, then even during a feedback, I will use technology. So I will open my laptop while I'm talking to in person, I will share the data with you. Both of us can be a dashboard, then can still discuss. That means we are using the dashboard only to refer to a data, whereas we are discussing in private. So that will happen if there's strong feedback and listening orientation is there in the organization. The next critical success factor to do both together. Next one. Stakeholder orientation. You see, if you are not worried, you are not concerned about others, whether it's team member, whether it's peers, whether it is customers, or the vendor, or an investor, or the people living around you. If you are interested in them, you feel you owe it to them, and you have a plan to discharge your responsibility to them, and you are take accountability for doing that. That means from jimmedari to jawabdari. Then somewhere you will use high technology. Somewhere suppose large scale people, you have got 1 lakh shareholders. You have to send a broadcast message, or you will send a link. They will come to the website and view that. All that will do. But if it's a smaller group, it's something to do with a panchayat, something to do with your local, something to do with your women living in your townships, or your vendors. So those will have a physical interaction. While you call them, you go to them, use technology and personal touch. But then stakeholder orientation there. If there is no stakeholder orientation, you will not think about any of these tools, And the last one, very important one. There is a learning. Organization is learning to excel. So some people even call it learn to earn. Some people call it learn with fun to win. So everything is fine, but then it's learning. So continuous learning. Yesterday somebody told me it's not just unlearn, learn and relearn. It is also uplearn, like upgrade, upskill. So if that orientation is there, so it's easier for people who lived in a high-touch situation to become high technology, or youngsters who have grown and worked in high technology situations to come and do high touch. Both will work if the learning quotient is very high, learnability is very high. So these are the critical success factors. These are all theoretical framework that I have said. I have given some examples somewhere, but it's more the framework. When we discuss, take questions and answers, we will go and find out what is working, what's not working, what will work better, what else we should do it. In fact, I think next slide is question answer session, I think. Tanvi, just click it. I think it is the, I think let us discuss and look for solutions. So you can stop the sharing, and whenever somebody wants, you can bring back the slide, but let us take questions from them. Because that is the whole idea.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. And you perfectly said that we cannot rely on a one thing. It's not only high tech, it's not only high touch. And we need to learn is a blend of both as being an HR, right? It's
blend of both, integration. It's not one versus the other.
Right. So participants, if you would like to ask any question from the sir, now forum is for you, stage is for you. You can ask, putting into the chat box. Meanwhile, sir, our participants will ask the questions. We have few questions which they shared with us in the advance, and I would like to pick few questions if you allow me, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. So, sir, So,
Whichever way you want.
sorry?
You want to go to the chat, you go to the,
So chat, I can't.
you can go to the chat and
I can't see any
Yeah.
question as of now. Yes. So I can't
Okay.
see any question in the
Okay.
chat box.
Okay.
So I would like to pick the question which participants have asked earlier.
Okay. Whichever way.
So, sir, Mr. David Naidu, he's a VP HR from Goldquist Global BGV. I'm not sure he's here, but he asked the one question, which is very important. Actually, I believe all would like to know that.
Mhm.
With the introduction of this AI, ML, and we can say high tech in HR, how can we ensure that emotional touch remains a crucial aspect of human resource management? Also, you shared few points, but still, if any example you would like to share.
First thing is, technology is not your master. Technology, I don't know a better word, technology your slave, your servant. First clarification you should have. Technology is not your master. Technology will do what you want the technology to do. This is first thing. The second is, AI is artificial. That means you have natural intelligence. Somebody has got artificial intelligence. So who is supreme? The person with the natural intelligence is more supreme. The second version is AI, take it as an augmented intelligence. Machine learning is a support for you. Robo is a support for you. First level. Never take that they are replacing you. Okay? That's the first level. You say that they're augmenting us or supporting us, and they will do what is routine. For example, take a sales guy. I always say a salesperson should be evaluated on his customer-facing hours in a week. How many hours he has faced a customer physically or through a phone or through a laptop or through a desktop. I'm calling that. Rest of it, if a salesman is doing, you digitalize, no? He is following up with a supply chain guy, that article nickel guy. He is asking finance guys, have you got the payment, advance payment them? You are talking to the bank and saying that whether that LC open. All that you convert into digitalization so that your dashboard will tell. Spend more time interacting with the customer. When I said interact. I never said you should go visit every time. Even on a phone, even on a laptop, even on a desktop, video call, you are doing it. Spend more time. Same way HR. How much time I'm spending with the employee? How much time I'm spending with the stakeholder? Rest of it, the time that I'm spending, I should give it to a robo. I should give it to a dashboard. That should be your orientation. Now comes to the emotional connect. Even on an online meeting, the first thing is you put the video on. Starting point of emotional connect. Even on online, somebody asks a question. Thank you, it was a good question. Emotional connect. Look at the body language. So I was, when the COVID time happened, so I saw an interesting video. The meeting is on, real exam, meeting is on. Suddenly a young girl comes to the meeting, Now you are getting disturbed because MD is there in the meeting. One is, hey, don't disturb me. Another is, no, you are not supposed to come here. The other one is, beta, we have an important meeting going on. Would you like to sit with me? It will take another 15 minutes. Or will you help me? I complete this meeting, come back to you. And then everybody is watching this scene. Everybody watching your kid. That is that emotional intelligence. That means even in an online situation, you can do this, no? So you are emotionally quotient. You are not aggressive. You are not rude to the people. People are watching us even on an online meeting. So you can do that. That's what I'm saying. Or you are using robo for an interview. I think I gave that example. If robo asks those primary questions and gives me a video interview bite and an audio bite, it is only helping me. But when it comes to the culture fit or empathy fit or a chemistry fit, I'm doing it in fun. So I'm combining both. Now, last point is, when we do advanced use of technology, technology can give us the moodometer. That means technology can even assess our mood. Technology can assess our happiness. So we are progressing towards that. So we'll come to that level also, that technology can measure my emotional stability or emotional, we may reach that level. But then I will again conclude, use technology as your servant. Don't use technology as your master.
Thank you. How beautifully you said, sir, because it's very important. And in day-to-day life, in everyday meetings, we don't get the importance to turn on the camera.
Yes.
So how beautifully said that if you would like to keep an emotional connect, this is the first thing that an online meeting, you should turn on your camera. Good, sir. Okay, sir.
I was doing a program for, go to the next question. Go to the next question.
Miss Parul has raised her
Yes.
hand. If you can allow her to raise her
Parul.
Yeah, so good morning, all of you. I'm Dr. Parul Agrawal, sir. I am HR faculty with IMS Ghaziabad. We run a PGTM program. So many of our students are, I got the link from Dr. Prasoon Tripathi. He's our director, right, sir? So many of our students are also in this session. Unfortunately, yes, most of them have switched off their cameras. So we need to again orient them once again. So for certain basic online etiquettes. But on behalf of the students, I want to put up this question, sir, that these days now the placement season is on in our institute. So what technological skills do we need to, teach to our students, and which they need to master on their own accord also, so that they are able to excel in the future workplace, sir?
Okay. So use of technology only for getting through a placement. Getting selected. We are very limited. Students should keep a log of all the important activities they have done. Suppose the question is, how many times you have participated in a team building activity in the institute. So your dashboard should say 5. How many times you have visited a corporate? 5. How many conferences you attended? 6. What are the learnings that you got? How many alumni you have met? So all the data, you can keep it on his thing, no? Simple use of technology. Or he can keep his presentations there. Suppose in an interview, they said that, okay, you said you made a presentation to your client, your company during your online, summer placements. So what are the key points? So you can say, sir, can I refer to my PowerPoint? Yeah, you please refer. You go there. Sir, these are the 5 things. That means you are only taking 2 seconds to refer to the PowerPoint. Sir, can I just refer to my PowerPoint and give you those 3 exact points? I don't want to mug up and say. People will appreciate. So these are the things. Now, one more thing is, companies are looking for specific competencies. For example, I'll tell you. You are an HR, interviewing skills, assessment skills, counseling skills, manpower planning. I've given you 4 examples. Whereas in CV, it doesn't say anything. So in your CV, use those keywords. During my summer internship, I have actually done 4 counseling sessions. The AI will pick up counseling. Or this boy's CV, the counseling is there in his CV. So in the CV should have keywords. Search engine will pick up those words. From the CV, counseling word comes. So like that, they can do a lot of technology. Then, for example, their interviewing skills. Use technology. Yeah, you video into yourself and repeat. That is using technology. Group discussion. You do the video and then replay that. That is use of technology. You can prepare for that. So simple methods for using technology.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Right, definitely. So it is definitely going to reinforce whatever we are teaching to our students. And I've understood that not just speaking that I'm tech savvy, they have to demonstrate also by keeping all these tools handy. So definitely they'll be more authentic and
let them go to the interview with their laptop. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah, and it's true, sir. When we have all data, like using the technology, that build the confidence in our profile, is visible in our eyes. No need to tell anyone that I am confident. That will be visible in our eyes when we have our data. That's perfectly said.
Okay, next question.
One
Third
more
question.
question we have from Vikram. So that's also very important. Like for all the HRs, I also would like to know what are the top 3 metrics that you hold important for measuring impact of high tech and high touch for employee experiences, or any metrics if you can advise us.
Okay. You are using technology in HR. Okay, you are using technology in HR. That should help me, in my productivity. See, my effectiveness should improve because of technology. One is communication. People are feeling being communicated, aware, and clarified. See, communication 3 levels. I'm communicated. I received it. I'm aware of it. I got clarification. So that is one test. So I do a test called RUAI. R means receive, U means understand, A means agree, I means implement. So that's the test of it. I have told something to you, it is getting implemented. That can be one test. Another test can be feeling of involvement. So it can be through empowerment way, or it's straight away involvement test. So involvement means, have I been consulted? Have my views have been taken? Views have been taken? After the decision has been taken, has the decision been communicated to me with a rationale thereof? I feel involved. See, involved again 3 levels. मेरे से किसी ने पूछा 1 level. मेरा व्यू उन्होंने नोट किया 2nd level. 3rd, व्यू मेरा एक्सेप्ट नहीं हुआ और हुआ, but then I have been communicated the final decision with rationale thereof. I feel good. So that can be the 2nd level of thing. When using technology, you are using technology for improving the things. And the last one is training. You are using online programs. You are using online programs, and your competency level is going up. Skill level is going up. That means I have used technology for online, interviewing skill, presentation skills. All those I'm using online programs, or I'm using a platform. People can ask me questions. All that I'm using. End of the day, my competency should go up. Knowledge, skill, and personality, KSP, should go up. That can be a test. So 3 tests I said: communication test, involvement test, and competency test. You can have many more. Like people do for health test, happiness test, harmony test, heartiness test. So many tests are there.
Thank you so much, sir. I hope, Vikram, you have received your answer from this, sir. So another question we have from the group, that what are the trending HR technologies in the global HR world where HR needs to focus?
See, you go to any HR tech company. Now they are saying one is the cloud. So you don't have to invest so much in the servers, platforms, and all. Cloud computing is available. Second is you can take you can use others' platform, shared platforms. Shared platform you can do. You can do a lot of surveys using the technology. Pulse ratings, pulse rating, happiness rating. He's 360. So many things on the surveys. You can use the technology. Another is routine operations. They say, we bat for you. All the HR tech companies, they say, we bat for you. That means we do your manpower planning, we do your recruitment, we do your induction, we do your trainings, we do your salary administration, we do your, all that we're doing, rating. So then people are worried. So what should I do then? You do culture building. You do interactions. You do listening. You do bonding. You do idea creation. You do empowerment. No, those are things you do. You do motivation. You talk about their families. You talk about their pains. You talk about their emotion. So all that you do. So leave the other things to the technology. So you got a lot of time to build a congenial, enabling culture in the organization. Only work on that, around that.
Thank you. And sir, you have given the answer of that question also with all HR things. So whether AI and technology will replace the HRs, right? So you beautifully answered this, that yes, HRs need to do
it may replace. In an aeroplane, there may not be any crew, and there may not be any pilot. Everything may get automated one day. But then I'm saying, who will make that automation? who will maintain that motivation, who will control that automation, who will repair that automation. No, so just see one app. So in a phone you have 200 apps. So who is making the apps? Who is updating the apps? Who will create those bottlenecks in the app, bugs in the app? There's so much. No, sometimes in some areas we may be replaced. We may be replaced. But then more jobs are getting created. More jobs are getting created.
Thank you. So one more question, like we discussed about the employee, their connect culture, right? So one question we have from Mohammad Basha, he's HR manager with ARS Steel and Alloy. So he asked one question, what's the difference between employee engagement and employee relations and their respective importance in HR?
See, so employee engagement, the simplest definition is a person will use 3 words: say, stay, and strive. The person says good about the company, his boss, his colleagues, his team, his work. Say, S-A-Y, say. Second, he wants to stay in the organization. He doesn't want to leave the organization. He also wants others to join in the organization. He will recommend others to come and join. Easy saying that. Number 3, strive. Without any instruction, without any force, without any carrot, the guy is doing an extra thing for the company. He's striving. I mean, niyat se kar rahe. I mean, internally, for this company I should do, for this boss I should do. So if these 3 things are happening, we say that a person is engaged, employee engaged. But to create this employee relation is one route. If you have good relations with people, so that will make them say, make them strive, make them say. So employee relations is the route to achieve this engagement. Engagement is the result actually. Are you engaged? No? Are you engaged? The result. Engagement activities are listening, relationship building, communication, involvement, suggestion scheme, idea scheme, talking to the family, helping them at the time of empowerment, all those are tools with us. No? One of the tools is relationship. I hope I have answered this.
Yes, perfectly, sir. And the question which all HR thinks every time, that how, like any high-tech method where we can retain the staff, by using AI, can we retain the staff?
Yes.
This question is from Raj Mohan.
Very good. Yeah. Very important. I made a survey on exit of key people in an organization. In a particular organization, only we studied the attrition in the key category, critical category. And we found out that the incident that triggered his intent to leave happened 18 months ago. Can you imagine? On the exit date of interview, he said, sir, what happened? What was the trigger? And the trigger was 18 months old. In a meeting, he was saying something, his boss stopped him. That's all. That was the trigger. So you got it. And next day, he took a casual leave. The guy never takes leave. Next week, in a meeting, he stopped talking. So AI will give us the symptoms. A person like Tanvi never takes leave without notice. She's taking leave. A person like Tanvi is not participating in the meeting. A person like me, Tanvi is not raising hands at any point. So the AI will give those symptoms to the managers. Early symptoms. So if you can work on those, they are at a very minor level at that time. I mean, you can call him, yaar, come on, yaar. I didn't stop you intentionally. Actually, MD doesn't want you to speak. MD thinks that I don't know the answer, yaar. So isliye maine roka. I'm so sorry if I caused you the concern. I always depend on you. You are an important person. मैं solve कर दूंगा. मैं immediately बात करूंगा. 18 महीने के बाद कुछ नहीं होता. वो तब तक वो his seed of frustration, no, पूरा plant बन गया. He's already applied. He's already interviewed. कर लिया, resign भी कर लिया. ये उनको commit कर चुका है. घर देख लिया. तब नहीं होगा. Right. So these early symptoms, you can use people in the early symptoms. Another, I'll give example for retention. I always give this example at a blue collar level. At a blue collar level, why a person feels motivated in organization for 3 reasons. Theli, Thali, and Tali. That means money, incentive, reward, all those things, in-kind benefits, that is Theli. The second is Thali, means bonding, relationship building, equal treatment, socialization. That is the Thali. Thali means you take a food together, have a cup of tea. And Tali is recognition, respect, that branding for me, all that is happening in the organization. It's a combination of this is 100. Some people 50, 30, 20, 40, 30, 20. Manager should understand what is the composition of Tanvi, what is the composition of GP Rao. If GP Rao's Thali ingredient is high, you have to recognize you can't buy me with money. If
Right.
GP Rao's Theli portion is high, so you can buy me with more money. I'll say that kuch paisa de do sir, Thali se kya hota hai. I will
Perfect.
say like this. Okay, that's it. So these are all AI, you can do this. You can do the surveys, you can do these tests, you can do the assessments, you can see their preferences, give them preferences. 3 preferences, what is he choosing? He's choosing money. I'm choosing recognition. So you can do these things also. These will all help in retaining people.
Yeah. And by this, we can take a help from AI for the surveys.
Help technology. AI means technology, digitalization.
So I would like to ask one more question. Deepak sir has asked this question, so I'll read that question. In the race of adapting to technology, the Gen Z has forgetting the importance of high touch. COVID has also added fuel to fire. It's true, sir. So how do we ensure that the focus gets shifted to both or balance?
See, we are all human beings, no? We are guided by 3 things. One is there is a mandate. Mandate means there is an instruction from Veer to all his managers. You have to do everyday sunrise meetings in your respective shop floors. So there is a mandate, so they're doing. Okay. Now, number 2, he'll give an instructions that all managers, it happened in Vikrant tire plant. Managers cannot bring pen or pencil to the office. What does it mean? Use only phone or use only laptop for any approvals. So there is no print in that company. There's no printing. No, you can't sign. So it is a mandate. It happened in Vikrant tire plant. So with low cost automation, they just reduced paper. No signature. Everything. Oh, you send me a proposal, I'll say yes or no. No. You apply for leave, I'll say yes or no. You give a feedback, you send a report, everything. So this is the mandate. The second one is, in humans, we always see a barter. ये करने से हमको फायदा है, ये benefit है, और नहीं करने से loss है. So either to get a benefit or to get rid of a loss, I do something. So that will happen in more edu marketing. That means what you wanted to say, you educate people and you talk to the people, influencing those people that ये करने से फायदा है. Mandate नहीं है, फायदा है बता. ये नहीं करने से तुम्हारे loss है. He does it. Third is a person by nature. Person by nature, he is committed to 2 things in the organization. I will do good to my people, everybody. I'll be dharma. I'll be good to people in the organization. People, his team member, colleagues, customer, and all. I will do good to the organization. I will contribute to the growth of the organization. Good to people, growth to the organization. When I do that, if the technology brings growth, I will do that. If the high touch brings goodness to the people, I'll do that. So my commitment levels. So that will happen from my value system. My value system is, I will always strive for my organization. I'll always be good to the people. That comes my dharma. In my karma, I'm using dharma. That is the third level. So this is a combination of these three. These 3, when you do that, people will use both. Mandate, barter, or benefit loss. Third is create values. Create values of organizational excellence and goodness in the organization.
Thank you, sir.
So,
Thank you so much. Yeah.
We are 11:30. You want to continue?
I would just like to ask, but before we ask or say anything, I would like to add one thing that people really like, that theli, thali, and tali. Right? There's so many compliments are coming in the chat box, which I'm just reading. Okay, so it's a really good way to retain employees. So things on that. So yes, sir. There are so many questions, but time is also limited.
No, you can take one more question, last question. You can take
Okay,
one
so
last.
yeah. Let me take the questions. One question is, in a virtual work environment, what strategies can HR professional use to engage employees effectively? But I believe we have discussed a lot on this question.
Yeah, we discussed that. You make even online meetings interesting.
Right.
You can make online things.
Sir Sunanda has raised the hand.
Excuse me, Tanvi, I may have one question. My name is Ram Krishna Singh. I'm part
Can I
of
ask a
the.
question?
Okay, hold on. Sunanda raised the hand. Ramkrishna would like to ask question. Now, Veer, you need to help me. How to take these questions? So
Yeah,
should
first,
I?
let Ramakrishna, come first, and then Sugan.
Yeah. Yes, Ramkrishna.
Sure. So, hi, Rao sir. First of all, I would like to say a lot of thanks for taking this session, and this was really very interactive and very nice.
How can I help you, sir? How can I help you?
So the important question that since I am taking care of the talent acquisition piece of one of the mid-size organization based out of UK, my question is specifically on the trending trends in the talent acquisition. In case you have anything to comment on, or something.
It's nothing to do with nothing to do with technology or high-tech, high-touch. This is general. One is source from the source. Don't take from the intermediary. Got it? Source from the source. Where is the source? Find out. Go and get from. That is number one. Number two, if you have to decide between attitude and his competence, please give more importance to attitude, because competency can be taught in the organization. Skill can be taught. Knowledge can be shared. His personality can be refined. But his attitude, his niyat, his nista, his mano, all those things, you did the second one. The third last one is, please use technology to take care of the time that you use for routine, unproductive aspects of your talent acquisition process. Keep more time for that personal interview and raise the level of interview by HR. Many techies say, अभी क्या है? वो एक HR interview रहेगा. हाँ, formality रहेगा. What is this formality? यार, please brand HR interview. वहीं से तो culture fit assess होगा. वहीं से तो chemistry fit assess होगा. वहीं से team fit assess होगा. Give importance to that piece. I am telling you, I am giving a feedback. Many of the young students said, बस एक HR interview रहेगा formal. What is that? Please raise the level. Okay, I've given you 3 tips.
Agree. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Sunanda has raised her hand, sir. If we can
I think that should be the.
Good afternoon, sir. Sorry, good morning only. My question is, we understand high touch, high tech and everything, but in the first level entrepreneurial organization, how do you want HR to focus? Because they are not very much savvy to get too much of tech into the organization.
I have given 8 critical success factors: digital proficiency, change management, emotional quotient, feedback and listening in the communication. So those 8 success factors, run it through with them. Sir, if you do these things, we can bring technology, still retain human touch. You tell them. So slowly they will progress. Maybe they'll adopt 4 out of 8, maybe all 8 at 3 level, 4 level, 5 level. Let them go slowly, they'll do it. And you don't worry that old people will not like technology. You look at old people in the house, Dadi Ma, Nani Ma, Dadaji, Nanaji, Tauji, all these people, see the amount they spend on mobile phones, the amount of spend on apps. This is a wrong presumption that older people, traditional people cannot adopt the technology. I'm seeing that their adoption rate is very, very higher than what we expected. Same way. Don't think youngsters, people, they are not emotionally quotient. I'm part of NGOs. I'm seeing younger people, students, Rotaracts, Interacts. They are more environmental conscious. They are more relationship conscious than us. This is all wrong presumption that older people are very loving and younger people are not loving. Maybe they don't express, but they are more. See at homes, they say firecracker, no. They say plastics, no. I'm just giving an example. Same way, look at older people. They want the latest phone with the latest apps. They do. They teach the grandkid how to cook food. हाँ, यहाँ बैठ के बेंगलुरु में फोन करते हैं, बताओ तुम बिरयानी में बता दो. हाँ, they're doing. So it's a wrong assumption. Both will do. Tech piece will do a lot of emotional things. A lot of oldies will use technology. Both is possible, but how do you position that? Thank you, Sunanda, for that.
Thank you so much. I believe, Sunanda, you got your reply from this, sir. Thank you so much, sir. There are so many questions, but we need to respect the time also. It's 11:36.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I just would like to appreciate, sir, for your wisdom, insights today, and your precious time with all of us. And I
Thank you.
believe for everyone, right, that you got your, you can say it's a fruitful long weekend, right? We got so many suggestions, so many ideas. I would like to request to all of you, please share experiences on a different channels like LinkedIn and YouTube, Twitter, and please do not forget.
Tanvi,
Yeah.
I would take 2 minutes. GP Rao sir, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks, Veerji, for organizing such a beautiful session, insightful sessions. We delve into our college days when teacher teaches about the courses and all the things. I'm associated with GP Rao sir since a long time. In meantime, Veerji has organized this session and prior information has already been given by Parvinji and Veerji. So we have a good session and your August presence has inspired us. और सर कह सकते हैं कि हम तो चले गए कॉलेज डेज में कि how a teacher teaches एक simple example के through भी. And you have cited an example, sir, कि one a lead people of the organization, leader ये our manager who is having a key position has resigned, and the factor for his resignation was a small incident which has took place. I have seen that, sir. Very
You see
closely,
that.
I have seen that.
True.
They carry that. While they search started opportunity in the market, and the last when we personally interact with them, sometimes they disclose it in some जब हम देते हैं उनको एक exit farewell party वगैरह में. In the last they disclose it. So I am agreed with you, and I would request Veerji your presence in a year at least 4 or 5 times होना चाहिए.
Sure.
And I am associated with you in a social media since a long time.
Thank you.
So
Thank you, Pramod.
thanks
Thank you.
Tanvi for carrying out this
Thank you.
this session very nicely.
Thank you.
And thanks you all participants, especially Veerji. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
I
Pramod.
would
Thank you,
like
sir.
to add one thing to all the participants. Please do not forget to hashtag core HRIR. Please do not forget. And few have asked for the recording of this session. So I believe it will be available on YouTube. Right? Yeah, it is available
Yes,
on
it is
YouTube.
available.
So
And
yeah, you can.
Tanvi, in the last, as I request to all the participants, please put on your camera because we have to take a screenshot.
Yes, definitely.
Please.
ये तो बनता है, sir. एक
Yes.
screenshot.
Yes.
So please turn on the camera.
Please.
Tanvi, remove the spotlight so that more people come on the screen. Remove
Yeah.
all the spotlights.
Yes.
Make
Please.
us small. All the spotlight you remove. Pramod ka, Veer ka, Praveen ka, aapka. So that more people can come on the screen. Using technology again. Now more.
Yes. I can see so many beautiful faces. Who is taking the screenshot? Please, I believe you are taking the screenshot. Who is taking the
Yes, I
screenshot?
have taken. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank
See
you
you.
so much.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
Have a
much,
great
sir.
day. Nice day.
Thank
Thank
you
you so
everyone
much.
for joining.
Thank you so much. I'm taking leave of all of you. Tanvi, I'm exiting. Huh?